Okay, you're there. You're at the finish line. Your AI coding assistant just did its magic, generating not just a function, but entire modules. We're talking hundreds of lines of really elegant looking code. It feels like a superpower, right? All that's left is that final commit. So you type in the command, you hit enter with total and complete confidence. I mean, why wouldn't you? The code looks absolutely flawless. And for a couple of glorious seconds, everything is perfect. The system is live, the feature is shipped. Job done. And then, boom, total system failure. Red alerts are just cascading down the screen. This isn't just a bug. We're talking about a catastrophic collapse. This is the moment, that cold shock that so many developers using AI are starting to experience. It reveals a dangerous new reality. Syntactically perfect code can be functionally, logically, and catastrophically broken. In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly why this happens, and more importantly, how you can defend against it. Let's get into it. You know, the crazy thing is, the problem starts with success. AI assistants are absolutely incredible at generating boilerplate, solving simple functions, and just accelerating development. These early wins, well, they build trust. They feel like magic. And that creates this dangerous false sense of security. And right here, this is the crucial psychological shift. We stop seeing the AI as just a tool, a really sophisticated autocomplete, and we start seeing it as a partner, a teammate who just gets our intent, our architecture, and all our system constraints. And that right there, that's the trust trap, and it's where the real danger begins. And hey, if you felt this, you are definitely not alone. A huge majority of developers, we're talking 61%, report that AI often produces code that looks totally correct on the surface, but is ultimately unreliable. This is a massive issue, and it's kind of hiding in plain sight. So, if you're out there building with AI tools, understanding these hidden risks is absolutely critical. If you're finding this valuable, do me a quick favor. Share this explainer and hit subscribe to Lalit Official. It really helps more developers learn to navigate this new landscape safely. All right, so how do we fight back? Well, first we need to understand the enemy's tactics, so to speak. We are about to break down the 4 dangerous illusions that cause so many developers to fall right into that trust trap. Think of this as your intelligence briefing. We're about to unmask the AI's most deceptive maneuvers, the illusion of correctness, the illusion of understanding, the illusion of certainty, and finally, the illusion of speed. The first, and by far the most common illusion, is confusing perfect grammar with correct logic. An AI can generate beautiful, clean, syntactically perfect code that your linter would instantly approve. But here's the thing, syntax is not logic. This code can still violate runtime rules, mishandle data flow, or completely misunderstand business constraints, leading straight to a system crash. And this slide gets to the core of why. The AI doesn't reason, it just predicts. It's a next token prediction engine. It's seen billions of lines of code, so it knows what a function is supposed to look like. It's a master of form, but it has zero real understanding of the actual engineering problem. It's a probabilistic author, not a deterministic engineer. This leads right into the third illusion, certainty. An AI doesn't say, I don't know. Instead, it hallucinates with incredible confidence. It will just invent libraries, fake API parameters, and function calls that don't even exist. This isn't just an error, it's a confident falsehood. And it can lead to major security risks like slop squatting, where bad actors register the fake package names the AI just invented, just waiting to trap developers who try to install them. And that brings us to the fourth illusion, speed. This idea that faster generation means faster development is a total myth. The time you save on the initial draft is often paid back, with interest during debugging. We call this the hallucination time tax. A few seconds of generation can easily lead to hours of chasing down phantom bugs caused by a subtly wrong assumption or a completely fabricated API. So, if we can't blindly trust the AI's output, what do? We have to shift our entire mindset from one of generation to one of verification. Let's talk about how to build up our defenses. To work safely with AI, we need to adopt defensive engineering protocols. Think of your unit tests as scanning lasers that verify every single component. Use sandboxing and isolation environments like protective shields to contain potentially harmful code. You need to conduct assumption challenge reviews, where you literally interrogate the code, asking, what does this function assume? And finally, maintain strict dependency hygiene to secure your supply lines from those hallucinated packages. The core takeaway here is simple but really powerful. Adopt a zero-trust approach. Every single line of AI-generated code must be treated as untrusted input. Think of it as a hypothesis that requires rigorous validation before it can ever be accepted as truth. All of this really points to a fundamental evolution in the role of a software engineer. The future isn't about who can prompt an AI to write code the fastest. No, the most valuable engineers in this new era aren't going to be the ones who trust AI the most, but the ones who can verify it the best. The critical skill is shifting from writing to verifying. Your job is now to be the final authority on quality, the ultimate guardian of system reliability. And this brings us back to our developer, ready to deploy again. The confidence is still there, but its source is completely different. It's not based on blind trust in a tool. It's an earned confidence, built on a foundation of rigorous verification and a deep understanding of the AI's limitations. This time, success isn't an accident. It's engineered. The insights we've covered here are critical for every single developer working with AI, so please share this with a teammate or a friend in the industry. Spreading this knowledge helps all of us build more reliable and secure software. And of course, if you want more deep engineering insights just like this, make sure to like and subscribe to Lalit Official. Thanks so much for watching.